And what is Trailer or Tales about? What do you deal with in that?
Trailer Tales is like kind of like a redneck, white trash, Southern podcast where it's like me, I play a character named Dave Gunther, and Trailer Trash Tammy is played by Chelsea Lynn, and then Crystal is played by Libby Higgins. They navigate the world together. They debate topics. They sometimes talk current events and then more stuff that's going on in their personal lives. And we have guests on sometimes, and we had POD on, we've had Dusty Slay on, we've had Long Neck on. I don't know if you know that guy, but look it up.
Crazy. And so did you grow up in a trailer park?
I have family in a trailer park, in Iowa.
But you didn't grow up in a trailer park.
I didn't I would go visit the trailer park a lot, but I didn't live in the trailer. So I have stories and things that are influenced that creep into the podcast. But yeah, we all have family or grew up relatively around trailer parks.
And so growing up around trailer park or new family, were they like black people? Did they seem to be black?
They were mainly white.
They were really white.
Yeah.
But then do trailer park people have the same mentality as the blacks have?
How so?
Like they're victims and they don't give a darn.
Well, you like people of low income, or are you just saying black people in general are victims?
No, they think they're victims.
You think all black people think they're victims in general?
Not all, but most.
Yeah.
You know
like your camera guy.
I know he's a victim. And so
he looks like his dads are Jeff Goldblum and Sinbad.
It may be. He can't find his father.
He didn't like that one. Yeah, we're going to cut that out of the edit, folks. We're going to get that out of there.
He might be because he can't find his father, so it might be either one.
The white side or the black side?
His father was black.
Okay.
No, his father was white.
Wait, and you can't
the
find him?
mother was black.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. Probably trailer park.
Probably.
And so do white trailer park people have the same mentality as black people? The blacks feel like victims?
I think at certain levels, I think everybody's kind of like the world is out to get me a little bit sometimes,
right.
or nothing's going my way. That mentality, and I think you can get stuck in that. I think that's sometimes a mindset just in general. You know,
I would have to interview a trailer park person. What's the mentality of a trailer park person, white person?
Generally, I think ignorance is bliss applies. You know, I think that fairly happy-go-lucky,
they are.
Yeah, for the most part. I mean, I'm talking just personally, with my family and stuff like that. They're all some of the sweetest people that you'll ever meet, and they'll invite you over.
Families?
Yeah, oh yeah, absolutely. They would invite you over if you didn't have a place on Christmas dinner, Jesse. Right. They'd invite you over to
Amazing.
Yeah, absolutely. So
trailer park whites are nicer than the blacks.
I can't say that. I don't know. I have nothing to compare it to. I don't know too many black people personally that were in trailer parks.
Right, but you know black people, right?
Yeah.
What's wrong with the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks?
Yeah.
How do you want me to answer that?
Honestly?
What's wrong with the blacks?
Yeah.
Man, I don't even know. Where do I begin? I don't know. What's wrong with people in general?
You don't know either, huh?
Do you know? As a black man, do you know? You do. All right, so maybe you help me out, get me started, and then maybe I'll be like, oh, that's so true.
They have a trailer park black personality.
Okay.
They think they're victims.
Okay.
They think the white man is holding them back.
Okay, do you think...
Have you heard of that?
The white man, the man.
Yeah, right. Yeah. What do you think about that?
I mean...
They think the man is holding them back. What do you think about that?
I think in certain scenarios, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, what?
I think in certain scenarios. I think there's certain, areas where if you're born into a certain social status or economic status, that like there are kind of like ceilings for your success that you have to work really, really hard to get out of. But sometimes it's a combination of not just work, but luck and knowing the right people to get you out of that situation. But a lot of times generationally, it can be repeated over and over, like, and that's why sometimes people don't break out of a certain tax bracket.
So you believe that someone can hold you back?
I think so.
How?
I mean, I don't know how to describe that. I don't know.
So why do you believe it then?
I mean, there's a lot of things that I don't know how to articulate that I believe in. I believe in God, but I can't articulate it all like, he's right there, you know? like I don't know, yeah.
But how can another person hold another person back? How can one human being hold another back? I just don't understand that, really.
Okay,
I don't get there at all.
Okay,
no matter what color.
Okay, so have you ever been sued before?
No.
Okay. So that's
how would that hold me back, though?
Financially, if somebody's suing you in a way, like let's say you got in a car accident or something, and they're unlawfully, like they're trying to get money out of you, kind of a thing. Like they can hold you back by putting pressure on your life in different ways, like just like financially, where it's causing you stress, and monetarily everything's like chaotic because of somebody is trying to hold you back, like, and take advantage of your situation.
But that wouldn't hold me back. I would just make more money and pay that off and be fine.
I mean, that's the right mindset. I mean, I think we all want to make more money and pay things off, and I think it's naturally harder for some people.
Because they think that someone can hold them back. If you knew the reality that no one can hold you back, your mindset would be different, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm a guy like you that is, no one's going to hold me back.
Right.
So, you know, so I agree with you on that fact, where sometimes there is case by case where, you know, like I will find a way to be successful, whatever it takes.
Right. Because success is what I think it is, not what someone else think it is. I can have a one bedroom, I can have a whole house this size and cornbread and water, and I'll be successful.
Yeah.
Right?
Cornbread and water, huh? That's your go-to?
But
that's all you need? That's all you need in life is just some good cornbread and water?
And some water.
Okay. See, you would be invited to the trailer park.
But wouldn't that be my success?
Yeah, success is relative, of course.
Right.
I mean, like,
but
like
if
some
I base
people.
It on what you have, you white, you live it up in the hills, you got a white wife and a white baby.
Making it. White baby and white wife. I've made it, people.
And then if I look at you and say, oh my God, I want to be like that, wouldn't I feel that I'm not successful?
Well, comparison is the thief of joy, is one of my favorite quotes.
But it's the wrong thing to do. You should never, ever, 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 but never, never compare yourself with anyone. Right?
Yeah, I mean, it's a detriment. Like, compare and despair is another quote that I really like.
Yeah.
As soon as you start comparing, despair comes into your life.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you know.
So what's wrong with the blacks?
What's wrong with the blacks?
Yes.
I mean, okay, if you consider white to be successful, then you'll never be successful, Jesse.
That's right. So that's what's wrong with the blacks.
So that's what's wrong with the blacks. Jesse's good. He's looking for these sound bites. He's looking for me to get these angles. We got to get these clips going, people.